Hey, welcome everybody. Johnny Beane here. Welcome to Talkin Van Halen on Twitch, the weekly show, the Wednesday show, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, where we talk about Van Halen. Welcome, you guys. It is March 23rd, 2022. There's actually an anniversary today we'll talk about. It is 8:06 p.m. Eastern, 5:06 Pacific. Out here in Santa Cruz, California. Hey, you guys. Johnny Beane here. If this is your first time here, smash that thumbs up. Well, we're on Twitch. Let me think how this works. Follow. If you like Van Halen, give me a follow here on Twitch. And these videos, 24 hours later, they're uploaded to YouTube. So this is a show on YouTube as well. Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's not live. It was live yesterday. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, we are live. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But hey, let's first of all, let's say hello. We got some people in the chat here. We got Paulie Walnuts here. Again, on Twitch. We got Robert Ranford. We got Uncle Leo 5150. We got Dan Tana 1979. We got Trev Strem, my good friend here on Twitch. We do GTA gaming pretty much every night, almost. Yeah, I think so. Stream Elements, which is me. That's kind of like Nightbot over on YouTube. It's just a different. It's a bot. I'm streaming live. It says that's what goes out. Sound alerts, browsers offline. What? Why? That's not. I don't know why that happens. We got to figure that out. John Beal, where are you? But hey, welcome, you guys. And since this is a show that's uploaded to YouTube on Thursdays, we got to treat this like a YouTube show as well. So let's say hello to the channel members, the top tier of channel members on YouTube. We actually have members here on Twitch as well. I'll name those in a second. But the top tier on YouTube, the executive producers are Dave Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy Laz, who I think we'll see here in a few minutes, Majestic PB and J Cat, who I think is here under a different name, Wayno, False Flag, Sherman Callahan, Andy Carson, ADHD Sharp, which is Michael B, R Habs, Warlag, The Chad, Lawrence Christensen, Lenny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, the Captain, Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, David Allen Wright, and Steve Carmichael. That's the top tier of channel membership on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to become a channel member, you want to see your name at the end of every show, kind of like that, click that join button below on YouTube. Now, since we're on Twitch live here on Wednesdays, we actually have, they're kind of like channel members. They're subscribers. We have subscribers here on Twitch. And if you're with us on Twitch, you'll see people that have little emojis next to their names. Can I even see them? Well, you'll see like I think it's a first. I think it's the first emoji. So we got Dan Tana 1979. We got let's see, Uncle Leo 5150. And I think those are our followers, our subscribers here on Twitch, because you can follow people. That's like, here's where it gets confusing, okay? On YouTube, you subscribe to somebody. On Twitch, you follow them. Okay, so following on Twitch is like the equivalent of subscribing on YouTube. Now, a channel membership is a channel membership is joining the channel on YouTube. Here on Twitch, that is subscribing. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But hey, Twitch is awesome. I love it here. And by the way, you're going to see a lot more of me over here doing some of this. I got the whole guitar system going again. I actually did a little test earlier today. So if you were in the chat, if you saw me go live earlier today, we got Steve O'Hawks. Hey, dude. Welcome, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome, Steve-O. We got All Dave All Night is here. Dan Tennyson has possibly the coolest dog on planet Earth, he says. We got Fairfield Guitar Co. Happy birthday. You had a birthday recently. Hope I'm not missing anybody. Robert Ranford. Uncle Leo. Uncle Leo is kind of like the John BL over here. Okay, Uncle Leo is saying, don't forget with Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free here on Twitch. So look at that. That's what this card says. So very cool. Very cool, you guys. And as I was saying, I will be playing more guitar over here. Well, on YouTube as well. But here on Twitch, there'll be a lot more of that. And a lot of that will be incorporated into the gaming. So in between, I'll be putting the controller down. Like, let's say I jump on a helicopter with Trev Strem or somebody within GTA. If they're flying us around somewhere, I'll put this down. I can pick up the guitar and actually play live on stream while I'm sitting in a chopper. Does it sound crazy? Well, it's awesome. We're going to do it. So you're going to see a lot of cool stuff here on Twitch. But hey, speaking of cool stuff, you guys, let's see. How do I close this? I'm having, it's technical difficulty Wednesday here as well. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, that's a comment. That's why I got the wrong window open. There we go. Okay. All right. Speaking of cool things, Van Halen. We're here to talk about Van Halen. And, well, I mean, Laz is actually in the green room. He's not actually here. I can show you. See, there's Laz. Laz, he's actually here, but he's not here, as you can see. But look at that. He's got a 5150 amplifier. That's awesome. He's got a Mini Frank. Oh, he's got a Van Halen Funko Pop. Look at that. He's got some cool stuff. So he'll be here. He'll be here shortly. Probably. But we can talk about some of this. Today, March 23rd. This is the anniversary. Well, actually, let me ask you guys in the chat. What's the big anniversary today, Van Halen related? There's an album that was released on this day. Back in well, I'll give it away if I give you guys the year. Back in 1970. What? There's only 2 records released in the 70s by Van Halen. But back in one of those years, they released a record. It's the anniversary today. 40-something years. I'm not too good at math. But let's see if you guys in the chat know. On this date, though, released back in 1979, March 23rd, which is today, right? Yeah. Van Halen 2 was released. Now, let's see if we have Polly Walnuts. There you go, man. Van Halen 2. There you go, man. Let me know in the chat. You guys have any stories? Do you guys have any stories about Van Halen 2? About when you bought the album? Maybe what songs you first heard off that record? Let me actually let's actually head on over to VHND, Van Halen News Desk. Let's see if they're saying anything about this today. Oh, they are. Look at that. Okay. Cool. Let's check this out. Let's jump on over to VHND. And let's check out and see. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I want. I want this. There we go. Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. I want... Actually, that is what I want. Okay. There we go. There we go. A tribute to Van Halen 2, released on this day in 1979. Let's see what Van Halen News Desk is saying. March 23rd, 2022. That's today, right? Yes. That's today. Released on this day. Okay, so it has some... Well, there's the album cover. And let's do this. Maybe... Well... That's pretty cool. There we go. Let me know in the chat or comments down below on playback on YouTube. When did you buy the album? You know, what year did you get? Was it the first Van Halen record you got? Myself, personally, and we'll get Laz's comments when he gets back. Now, I've told you, if you guys have watched me over the years, I've told you that 5150 was the first Van Halen record I ever got. After that, I got Van Halen 1. And then it might actually... Van Halen 2 might have been the third Van Halen record I ever bought. I'm trying to think. About that, but... It seems like it was one of the earlier ones that I got after I got into the band. And I remember exactly buying the album, listening to it for the first time, hearing the bass intro to the song "You're No Good," the first song on the record. I remember hearing that and thinking, "Wow, that's cool." And if anybody... If you're a musician, if you're a guitarist or bass player, you know that's Michael Anthony playing a bass through what now, I mean, it could be something else. It sounds like a flanger pedal. Could be a heavier chorus. Could be a heavy chorus, but I'm thinking flanger. And back in the day, we know Eddie was really into the MXR flanger, so it's possible it's an MXR. There's many different companies that were around back then that they could have been using. But anyway, I remember listening to that bass intro and thinking, wow, this is cool. This is cool. And then, of course, years later, thanks to VHS tapes, kind of like this, kind of like things like these. I just happen to have some just sitting here. This is just... And look at that. Dallas, 1991. That's not 1991. That's probably not even Dallas. That's how they would get you to buy these things. They'd put something that looked really cool in the front. You're like, wow, that looks amazing. And then you get it and you're like, wait a minute, that's not even the same show. But thanks to VHS tapes, thanks to bootlegs, stuff like this, we got, those of us that didn't get to see the band back in the day, we got to see Super 8 footage of Van Halen. There was Fresno 79. There was probably some other ones as well. I can't think of off the top of my head. But thanks to some of those VHS videotapes, got to see Michael Anthony doing like his bass solo and hearing the flanger and the stuff that he was doing. And you can totally see where all that stuff was connected. The bass intro to You're No Good and his solo thing. There was a lot of the same stuff. And Robert Ranford is saying, sounds more flangy than phasey to me. Which, Yeah, it was definitely a flanger, and possibly an MXR because I have an MXR flanger. I got a few of them, and that does sound like an MXR to me. That sound. I mean, it's possible it's not, but it could be. Right, Robert? There's Laz. Wait a minute, Laz, you're in the chat. Huh? Oh. um. All right. Oh, where did my screen go? We got Van Halen 2, which, if you guys actually, if you listen to the Steve Rosen interview, there was a Steve Rosen audio interview, which is on Steve's channel, Steve's YouTube channel, where he's talking to Eddie, and they're actually talking about Van Halen 2. And you're feeling artichokes. Ouch. Oh, okay, grilling. That's better, man. Yeah, MXR flanger is what I'm thinking too, Robert. It really does sound like it. You can hear it like basically like right when the very end of the bass intro to "You're No Good," you really hear like you hear like the air from the pedal, and you hear the flange. I think that the wave of the flange I think comes back down, if that makes sense. Anyway, listen to it, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That does sound like an MXR to me. But okay, going back to the Steve Rosen interview in 1979, Eddie is talking about the cover of Van Halen 2, and how it's a VH logo, and it's like red hot. I think those are his words. It looks like it's red hot. So that's what that is right there. And very cool. Very cool cover. I've always liked that cover. So the album was released March 23rd, 1979. Recorded December 78 through January 79 at Sunset Sound Recorders in Hollywood. I was wearing my Sunset Sound t-shirt the other day. The album is 32 minutes long, which you think about that today, that's really not that long at all. That's a very short record. Produced by Ted Templeman, of course. Van Halen. Oh, preceded by the album Van Halen. Next album, of course, Women and Children First. There we go. There's that set list. Let me know in the chat here on Twitch and in the comments down below on YouTube. Let me know some of your favorite songs off Van Halen 2. I think for me, obviously for me, a top track, never a skip, as some people say, Spanish Fly. That's definitely one. Definitely. Well, I mean, the thing is, with an album like this, you can put it on, and I think you can listen to it all the way through. I don't think I've ever found myself skipping any songs off this record. You know, when you go to listen to it. But let's see. Let's go song by song. And maybe when Laz is done feeling the artichokes, we can get his comments on this. You're No Good, I always thought was a great cover by the band, and I think that was a song they used to play back in the clubs back in the early days. And I might be mistaken, but I'm thinking I've maybe possibly heard a version of that from the clubs. Has anybody else heard that? So anybody, does that? Did I dream that, or did I actually hear that? I'm thinking. I have heard an earlier version of that live from when they were playing the bars, Gazaris. You ready, man? Do you have headphones on? All right, all the way from Feeling the Artichokes. Laz, Music Therapy Laz, and Maximus.
Hey. Wearing my Star Wars helmet.
Hey, man. Your Star Wars helmet.
Yeah, it looks like one of them Star Wars helmets like they wear when they
yeah.
in the second one. What was it called? The Hoth Planet one.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire, that's right, the Empire. It's like the Crystal Planet, though, this one.
Mm-hmm.
And Maximus. And
Hey,
look what I got
Maximus.
behind me. Do you guys recognize that headstock behind me there?
Yeah.
Ooh, check that
That's
out.
cool. I almost thought. Wait, you're wearing headphones, right? I almost thought you were gonna buy another one of those. That's what I thought.
Oh, I was looking at that red one just to compare the two, you know.
Because you sent me pictures of another one.
Oh, the white one.
I thought, wait a minute, are you buying another one of those?
No, I just wanted to let you know how much it's worth.
that was just to show, like you're.
I'm bragging.
Switch this around.
I'm so much taller than you, Johnny.
Actually, we'll do this. There we go. Yeah, look at that.
Because I have everything not arranged normally in this room right now. Everything's all over the place, so I have to haphazardly throw it together to make a show. And I've got this right down here, getting that ready for Sunday. But everything's getting moved again because tomorrow my intern's coming and we're going to start working on the place because my back is finally slightly feeling better. It's loosening up and it's been hell. I don't know if you've ever had back pain. But I had like throughout my back so bad, I can't walk. I feel like sometimes I'm gonna fall.
Oh man, that's horrible, dude. Yeah. I was stretching earlier, actually.
Yeah, stretching's good. Yeah. That and the heat pad. The heat pad really has come in handy. The plug-in like heat pad that you can it's like a blanket heater kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Hey, Mikens. Yeah, he does look like Spaceballs.
Yeah, it is like Spaceballs, right? May the Schwartz be with you. The Schwartz. The Schwartz. How does this thing go? Go like that. May the Schwartz be with you all.
Yes.
That's a great movie. The hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Oh, my gosh.
That moment when the alien pops out. That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, speaking of that, Laz, maybe you can answer this. This is a Van Halen show. What Van Halen song was featured in the movie Spaceballs?
I should know this, but I don't. I'm gonna guess. Okay, hold on. So that movie came out in the mid to late 80s, right? Like maybe 86 or something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So I'm gonna have to say it had to probably, but they probably picked an earlier song, so they probably didn't pick a Sammy era song. So I'm gonna guess they did Panama. Okay, they did Jump. Everybody wants them.
I think there's a way that we can actually do polls here. I think we were messing with these
on
yesterday.
Twitch too?
On Twitch, yeah. Manage poll. Create a new poll. Okay, here's the question. Here on Twitch, there'll be a poll in the chat. We got some people here. All right.
Yeah.
What VH song was in the
yeah, Robert.
film?
I see your Schwartz is longer than mine.
Spaceballs.
It's a classic movie.
Let me see. You already said Panama and Jump.
Yeah, and then I said everybody wants.
Let's see. Let's just pick.
It's got to be
pick some names. I'm doing this because it's on. Let's see. What's another?
And I'm gonna look it up now, just because I'm gonna cheat.
All right. Well, don't say anything.
How fast you can get the answer, because By the time you type it in, everyone's gonna find the cheat.
I'm
answer.
gonna look it up now. Just
Oops, sorry. All right, let's see.
Don't say anything. Do one more. Let's see. I can't even.
See, I found it. It was that easy. Took me like 5 seconds. Everyone's gonna know. They already all looked it up.
Well, don't look it up. There's a poll in the chat. I think. Let me know. Do you see it? Do you have Twitch open?
I do. Well, I mean, no, I have the one that's the StreamYard version.
Oh yeah, you're not going to see it in StreamYard. You have to be in YouTube.
Oh, you have to be in YouTube.
Or not YouTube, Twitch.
Twitch. Twitch.
We're on Twitch.
Let me go to Twitch. Oh, let's see. I don't see it yet there. Oh, it says I'm disconnected from the chat for some reason. Why?
Uh-oh. I don't know.
I have to sign out and sign back in. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's see. Okay, we got one vote for DOA. Okay, actually, it looks like
got an advertisement popping up now.
Okay, did you just vote?
No,
somebody did.
It said poll ended already.
Wow. Yeah, it was only a minute long, apparently.
Okay. Results.
All right. Well, whoever voted for good enough
wins.
Good enough. The song "Good Enough" was featured in. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Good Enough, song by Van Halen.
And name the name of the character, Johnny, that looks like a dog but is part dog, part man.
I have no idea.
You don't know what his name is?
I don't remember. I saw the movie in the theater like one time.
Who knows? That should be a question for the people. What is the name of the John Candy character that's half man, half dog?
Is it Mikan says Barf?
Mikan says Barf. That's right. That is his name. And he's a Mog, half man, half dog, Mog. Oh, that was one of the best movies ever.
That's so weird.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
Wow.
And the dad of the princess was from what 70s TV show? Who knows the name of the TV show from the 70s that the dad, the king of the planet that they were sucking the air out of, and they captured the princess? What's that TV show? Who knows the TV show?
No idea.
Yes, Polly Walnuts, dude. Right on, Polly Walnuts. 8 is enough. That's right.
Was it? What's the guy from 8 is Enough?
Yeah, the dad of 8 is Enough. The dad from the movie, the Spaceballs movie, The King. He was also the dad in the 8 is Enough TV show.
Oh.
In the 70s. I grew up on that stuff. You weren't even born yet, Johnny. Come on.
No, I didn't watch any of that. Speaking of that, today is the anniversary of Van Halen 2.
That is so awesome.
Is that an album? Do you know that album?
This one? Or
no.
I know Van Halen 2. Yes,
that's Van Halen 1. This is Van Halen 2, the second album.
I don't have a shirt for that.
Do you know this record?
Yeah, of course.
Are you familiar with any of these tunes?
Yeah. Women in Love. Whoa, beautiful girls. And then Dead on Arrival. It's awesome. Light Up the Sky. That's the one that he and his son had to relearn to play it live.
That was the one. That was the opening song for the 2015, right? 2015 tour.
They had to relearn that. His dad's like all, pops, as Wolf would call him, had to like figure out. They had to learn it, like figure it out together. They were trying to figure out, how did I do that song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bottoms Up is a great song too. Yeah, and Dance the Night Away was a huge, pop hit for all the girls and stuff. And of course, You're No Good, which is a classic that Linda Ronstadt redid. That then Van Halen redid. Ronstadt, something like that. Linda Ronstadt. Anyway, she actually did a really cool version of that was really popular, and then Van Halen topped it, even made it better, right? Like a
Mm-hmm.
year or so later, which was kind of pretty wild that they did it so soon after she did it. This little guy is tearing apart my headphones. I don't have it covered enough. This is not big enough. My helmet, my fork is not big enough. Ugh. Maximus, stop eating my headphones. I gotta get him something else to eat. Hey, we have another Hungarian in the chat, man. We have a Hungarian. His name's Csaba 5150. Welcome, Magyar.
Hey there.
Yeah, hajrá. I actually have a T-shirt that has the little man on it that says Van Halen.
Mm-hmm. The Western Exterminator dude.
Yeah.
I think his official name is crap.
Does he have an official name?
Yeah, he has an official name. People call him Hammer Guy. I think his
Man.
official name is Little Man.
Little man.
I think it is. I think it is Little Man. I forget. We can look that up too. But you said Kasaba?
Yeah, actually, the way that's
5150.
pronounced is Chaba.
Chaba?
Or well, correctly pronounced is Chaba. Chaba.
Chaba.
Chaba.
Chaba.
No, not cha.
Chaba.
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 You got it.
Chaba.
There you go.
5150.
The accent's in the beginning.
5150.
So in the first accent, it's like Chaba, not Chaba. Chaba. It's a cool name.
They are saying, I wonder how much the Schaefer Vega diversity was used in the Van Halen 2 sessions.
I have no
Do you
idea.
know what that is?
No, I don't know.
That was a wireless unit.
Oh, okay.
Eddie was using a wireless unit back in the day.
I mean, ropes, right? That's when they were doing all that flying around stuff.
Well, no, this was years before that, but I would assume that he wasn't using a wireless during recording. I don't know anybody that would use a wireless unit while recording, because you lose tone.
Right. Well, I mean, if they're doing a live show though, and they're recording something live,
well, that's different.
Then in that case,
that's different. But when you're recording a record, I wouldn't use a wireless while recording. The thing is, though, is there are these staged photos of them in the studio, like they're recording, and you can see the wireless unit, like he's using it. Yeah, that's right. It's in the Zlaz photos, which will. Why don't we grab one of those right now? I'll show you.
Look at this little guy, just trying to get my headphones.
Get him.
Don't you dare.
Images. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. This, maybe this one.
Yeah, I'm still learning a lot about Van Halen that most of you guys, Kurt, obviously, I couldn't even feel like one of his little toe spots. But I have one of these. Oh, there goes my tear gun.
That didn't sound as fun.
Anyway, check that out.
Okay, actually, how do you pronounce his name?
Chaba.
You
got it.
Chaba. Okay, I'm looking at the Zlaz photos, and Eddie is he's actually hooked. He's actually using a cable in these pictures. So yeah, I'm not seeing a wireless unit, which is good. I'm trying to find a good. A lot of these pictures. Well,
I thought I brought a glass of wine in here with me, but I don't see it. Can I go get it?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm wearing shorts finally. Yay.
Oh, God.
Back into shorts.
All right. Anyway, I'm finding pictures here, but a lot of them, the quality isn't really high enough to where you can really see what's going on. Some of these are like pretty low quality pictures that I'm finding for some reason. But actually, I'll show you this one real quick. This one here, okay, this is from that Zlaws photo session, and you can see a cable. There you go. You can see he's plugged into a cable there.
Okay, I'm ready. Try to get this little guy to eat some of this. Come on, Maximus. Why do you have to fly away? Come here. Over my head. Trying to get him to recognize that I have a nice. Come here. There you go. He's flying all over the place. Come on, little guy. Come here. Look. I got some French fries for you. Yummy French fries. There you go.
Hopefully, French fries are healthy for birds.
Oh, it's potato. Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
was warned
potatoes
I should not feed any human food to this bird at all, and I haven't really since then.
That's good. Let's see.
Except now.
All right, let's go back. Share screen. Let's go back to where are they? There we go. There's the song list again.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying earlier. I remember. I can tell you where I was. Like every record that when the first time I heard the album in its entirety, or the first time I bought a Van Halen record, I can remember exactly where I was, the year, all that stuff. I'm thinking. I'll ask you this in a second, and then we'll ask Maximus. Van Halen 2, I'm thinking, was my third Van Halen record that I owned. I first got 5150, which had that song Good Enough. That was in Spaceballs.
Dive her down, right?
And then after that, I got Van Halen 1, the first album. And then I'm thinking the third one was probably Van Halen 2.
Oh, shit, my light just fell down.
Oh.
And I don't know why. Hold on a second. Damn it. All right, take me out of the shot for a second. Damn it.
Tech more on Wednesday. What, Trev? You feed seagulls fries all the time. They seem fine. Are you sure they're the same ones? Because every time you go back, they're different ones, right? They're probably not the same ones each time. There's got to be like millions of them. I would think. You ready? Oh, hey.
I'm so small now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it also hasn't helped that I've been
drinking,
partaking a little bit to help with the back pain. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of the other stuff too. The
crack.
The herbs.
Oh, I've never touched that stuff, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, you don't know what you're missing, Johnny.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, you can go through life and be perfectly happy without any of this stuff, but it's just how would you call it? A mood and a consciousness altering type of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't not recommend it in the sense that if it's done, without getting yourself in too much trouble, it's actually a kind of good thing to expand your conscious kind of.
Well, I mean, look at the Beatles.
There you go.
Look at what they did.
So many other people.
But speaking of Van Halen, when did you buy Van Halen 2? When was
Me?
your? Do you have a memory? of
No,
when you bought this record?
no. Actually, by that time, CDs were coming about, and I I had a vinyl of Diver Down, so I already had Diver Down on vinyl. Um, but I didn't buy like I think I bought Van Halen 1 on vinyl. For some reason, I skipped Van Halen 2. Maybe they didn't have it in the Columbia House catalog. And you didn't always find these records so easily back then. You know, they didn't always have them in circulation. So not until CDs came about, and then I started buying some stuff on CD. And so I think I bought that on CD probably in 85.
For the first time?
Yeah. But I'd listened to other people's like vinyls. And
Right.
then, we used to go hang out at each other's houses and smoke pot and listen to music. That was a thing. We used to go, "Hey, I'll bring my album," and then someone else brings their album. And whoever's parents weren't home, we can go hang out there,
Mm-hmm.
and just have fun,
Oh my goodness.
Dang it. Still have a little bit of a cough.
Oh man.
But yeah, there was a good times because it's different listening to music that way. We used to get together and hang out, sit around in a like in a circle, kind of Indian style, sit around in a circle on the rug in somebody's house or whatever, or kick back in somebody's den, and then we just put on a record and listen to it from front to back, and then flip it or grab a different one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different than the way people listen to music now.
Yeah. Now most people don't even buy whole records.
Right.
They just buy singles. They just buy the song that they like.
I think they're missing out because, like what Sting was saying on Rick Beato did a really good interview of Sting, and he said that we would write a pop hit song so then we can have people listen to some of our other music, and the other music would never make it on the in front of the audience
on the radio.
Yeah, but they did the pop songs to draw people in, and then they'd have the other music there for them to listen to, and that's where they really let their creativity go. And so people are missing out on that because they just hear the pop stuff that it's just kind of churned, the pop, and it's just churned and burned, and it's sometimes it's kind of boring.
Well,
but that's why people are buying vinyls now, and they're buying cassette tapes again and making their own mixed tapes and stuff because it's cool.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's super
well,
cool.
For me, that stuff never went away. I've always used cassettes. I still have vinyls.
Did you have a 4-track? Did you record on 4-track?
Yeah, I've got a 4-track sitting right here in front of me.
Is it a Tascam or a Fostex?
Tascam. It's a Porta Studio.
A Porta Studio 4. Yeah, I remember those, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the big one. It's like this.
Oh, it's a bigger one. Okay, I remember.
It's one of the. It's a blue one. They made the blue ones.
That's a vintage one, man.
Well, I mean, it's. I would think it's newer. I had one of the gray.
The gray ones.
The gray ones.
They were about
the Porta Studio 4,
big, right?
It was like that.
No, maybe it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because of the cassette part.
I had one of those. But did you know Mikens here on Twitch says he heard Van Halen 2 for the first time at a pizza parlor in Las Vegas in 1979. A chick played every song on the jukebox in there. That's cool.
Yeah, check out Mikens. This is some great comments here.
They had the whole album? Whole album in there? And
I used to go to libraries to listen to vinyls. When I was a kid, I used to listen to Bill Cosby records because they were funny as hell.
Not no more, they're not.
No.
Bill Cosby? Trev Strem is saying, you mean I've been calling more than one bird a Fred this entire time? Probably. And Mikens is saying he heard Diver Down here in Santa Cruz at the public library. They had the vinyl, and he checked it out. That's awesome, man.
I used to go to the library in Pleasanton and just download the CDs onto my laptop. I just go, yeah.
You'd go and check out the CD at the library, and then just burn the CD and take it back.
I'd burn them and take it back. That was the whole idea, and I used to do that. This is like
When was this?
Pre-Napster era. You know.
So this was really not that long ago.
Well, before Napster really took off. So when was that? Like
It was about 20 years ago. Well, I guess that was a while ago.
2099, 2000-ish or whenever. I used to go to the library all
I
the
guess that
time.
was a while ago, but not really. Last 20 years, it's just flown right by, man.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got comments. Look at this. We got comments here. Robert Ranford is saying my first few Van Halen albums were on cassette tapes. Wish I didn't get rid of them when the CDs became popular. Yeah, man. I was a huge Van Halen collector for a lot of years, so I had I still have actually a lot of cassettes, CDs, and the reason why I have like the cassettes, and I've got a bunch of vinyls too. The reason I have them is because they're all different printings, like from different countries and stuff. And so some of them, like most of the time, the artwork was like the same or very similar. But sometimes, depending on the release, like let's say with the vinyl, you would get a different insert. You could get a poster. You could get some of the Japanese vinyls would have the lyrics printed inside.
Cool.
With Van Halen, you never got the lyrics inside the album until which record? 5150, maybe.
I was gonna say, probably.
Yeah, 5150, I think,
maybe.
was the first album, Van Halen album, to have the lyrics printed on the inside.
Yeah, Mike makes a good point. See, one of the things that a lot of the people today too are missing out is that you had the artwork and the photos and stuff. And the difference is that today so many people are taking pictures at concerts. Like I got those great pictures, of Wolf and his what do they call it? His guitar boat or his guitar.
The guitar boat, dude. That's an amazing.
Boat,
That's an amazing photo. That's amazing
Yeah.
that you got that.
I have that picture of his dad's effects rack, his little effects pedal board. I have really nice close-ups of that too.
You took this, right?
Yeah, I took that. Yeah,
you took that.
Yeah,
Look at that, you guys.
Yeah.
He took this picture. That's amazing.
Yeah, I had a couple pictures of that. It was the best one out of them. If you are able to zoom in on it, you can see above.
I've got it loaded into StreamYard, so I can't. But
right above the EVH guitars there at the very far left, those new Wolf ones. That's where it says Wolfgang on the white tape there.
On the tape.
It says Wolf.
Yeah, because this boat is for basically both all the guitar players in the band.
Yeah, the guitarist, so not the bassist. He has to use a different boat.
Yeah, because they would have to have it on the other side of the stage.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, back in the day, you had to go to a show to see anything special, or there were the magazines. That's why we always all bought those magazines, right? But the albums always had something cool. And I didn't even know until you told me, I think, about the Police album. Which one was it that had a different cover? They had different covers.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, they looked similar.
The Police album Synchronicity had something like 20 different covers.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I wasn't even aware of that. Yeah.
It's true. I've got a few of them.
That's cool.
And
Uncle Leo says, last year, Lucky Lars never got a hold of you for copying. Well, I wasn't posting them up onto like Spotify or whatever we call it, that Napster thing. That was out of hand. That whole Napster era was kind of a little bit crazy. Now it's yeah. I've got the Meteora. It's in a box. I can show you the box, but I'm not opening it here tonight. I've got tomorrow night's Gear and Demo show
on
YouTube, and that's
because remember we're on Twitch right now, so you have to remind people
YouTube
it's not here
at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. The Gear and Demo show, Music Therapy Laz and Maximus, and I'll unbox it. I can show you guys the box. You want to see the box?
Sure.
I'll show you the box. Let me grab the box. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, that chimp.
All right, Maximus, you got to go down for this.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's kind of an
It's an
inside.
inside joke. Yeah.
It's an inside joke because if you watched what day was that?
Saturday night.
If you watch this Saturday night on YouTube, we do a show called Saturday Night Live, and his chair made the sound of like a chimp. Grab one that's in regular tuning. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing.
I'll grab the one that's
What the heck was that?
Well, I have this really crappy
That sounded like
drum
chimp.
All right, here we go.
Can't stop laughing at that, man.
Grab one that's in regular tuning. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing.
I'll grab the one that's. That was my chair. So here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Here, I'll spin it on the chair. Check it out. Oh, it's not making noise now, of course. It's not heavy enough. Oh, there we go. Anyway. Yeah, so they opened it already and they did their 55-point inspection on this thing, But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked about that, and I hope there's not going to be any issues with it because I've heard from two independent sources that had problems with it. So hopefully the inspectors at over at
Inspector
Sweetwater,
Gadget.
yeah. I used to play that on the piano all the time. I can teach you that song if you want, Johnny.
Sure.
It's one of those fun things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like a chimp got like massacred in here or something.
That was really strange.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm super happy about that, and I'm glad I decided to pull the trigger on that because I don't know if some of you guys have heard some of the news out there about what the predictions are going forward for guitar prices and a lot of other products. It's not gonna get pretty. A lot of the stuff that we get from overseas is gonna cost a ton more than it does now. Prices are gonna go way up. And I learned my lesson because I was gonna originally buy this back when it first came out, but I was not ready to pull the trigger on it. I didn't have the money, to be honest, at that time. And so I waited. And then what happened is I ended up buying it at a place that had a stock of them, and they need to start moving them 2 years later or whatever, a year and a half later, they have to move them. And I got this thing for just over $1,400 plus tax. So that was a great deal. Considering everyone else is still selling them at $19.99. 1999. Hold on, I gotta turn this around. This is the wrong direction. Gotta have the crystal planet in the front. And then Maximus just goes, oh, it's inside out. That's why. See, he'll totally chew my head. Look at these headphones, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, Roxy did some damage, but Maximus is going after all the rubber stuff around the edges, like here.
Mm-hmm.
See that? He chewed that off.
Ugh.
Anyway, he's a little monster. Little monster.
Oh my gosh.
And it's hot, so I'm sweating with this thing on, but I got to cover it somehow. Otherwise, he's gonna get me.
It's hot out. I haven't been outside today yet.
Oh, really? Wow, it's like
because
something degrees out there.
I spent a lot of the day. I got my studio settings back up and running,
so
I can actually play on stream.
As a matter of fact, I got the amp
very excited,
hot and ready. But it's probably too late for that. It's already 6 o'clock. Well, I think I have to unplug my laptop, otherwise it's going to get overheated. Once it gets to that where it's max,
Maximused.
It's already been charged up. You don't want to keep it plugged in. You end up burning the battery out.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. So yeah, so we talked about Van Halen 2, the anniversary today as of March 23rd.
Cool.
Van Halen 2, and then see what else did I have?
Yesterday, I think I saw somebody in the chat. I was rewatching the Tuesday night show, And somebody mentioned yesterday it was the 40th anniversary of what's that album? Iron Maiden. Which one was the big one? The big one that they. Anyway, somebody knows. John Biel, where are you, man?
Uh-huh.
I think it's the one that's got "Run for the Hills," all that stuff.
Cool.
Number of the Beast. Thank you, Uncle Leo. 51.
Uncle Leo.
Yeah, a Number of the Beast. I remember when I saw that album cover, it frightened me. I was afraid of that. I didn't want to listen to it because I'm like, that's like devil worship music. You know, that's what you're raised to believe. All this stuff. Nancy Reagan was, you know, pushing her. Just say no to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but Number of the Beast, man. Yeah.
Man. What
So
else?
30 years for Van Halen 2. 30 years?
No, 40.
40.
2 years.
42 years for Van Halen 2?
79.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So Number of the Beast was only 40 years. So that came way after. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Van Halen, man. I mean, dudes, everyone in the chat, if you don't know, I mean, I'm an older guy than Johnny. Van Halen started it all. Everybody copied what he did. Everybody. Every time he came out with an album, he had something new that people were copying again because he came out with something new again. The guy was never ending in his like quest for coming up with a novel sound or something cool or new. Just like the ideas that just flowed through that guy, you know, it's just amazing. He just was such a talented person, and I'm becoming more and more and more and more appreciative of Eddie Van Halen for everything that he's done. I mean, it's just amazing. That's why I'm like I've become a crazy kind of nerd fan now too, like the rest of you guys. Back then I wasn't. I'm like, he's just another guitarist to me because back then it was like,
oh my gosh.
Really? No, because I mean, back then in those days, I was listening to Santana, I was listening to Jeff Beck, I was Montrose, you know, Moore, Jimmy Page, and there was just so many great guitar players. But Eddie was doing something so different and new. Of course, it was like blew your mind. But then Steve Vai came out and he was doing similar stuff. So, you know, by the time the mid 80s rolled around, so many people were doing the same thing. I didn't know the details so much that it was all basically copying from him. Rhodes learned so much from him, and I was a huge Randy Rhodes fan too. You know, the anniversary of his death was just last week, so you know, I didn't. And then I was huge into Pink Floyd and stuff like that too. And Roger, you know, what's his name? Sorry,
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. I was gonna say Roger
Uncle
Moore.
Leo.
Roger Moore, James Bond. Anyway, but yeah, Fair Warning was one of my favorite albums because it was just so kind of darker. It was more kind of.
Do you remember when you bought Fair Warning for the first time?
I remember a friend of mine had it, and we used to listen to his, and then I didn't buy it until CD, like years later, like I said. Yeah, because we didn't have that.
I
much
can't
money.
believe this. I can't. So,
dude, back then we didn't have.
You're
that
like way older than I am, and your first albums were on CD. My first ones were actually on vinyl.
I have lots of the vinyls in that. Oh, it's over there. Normally it's over here, but I have my original vinyls from back in the 80s, the late 70s and 80s. I actually have my vinyls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually have Kiss Dynasty on vinyl from 1970, whatever it was, 8 or 9. I was made for loving you, baby. And my favorite song on that album was 2000 Man because it's just so weird. It was just such a weird song. I loved it.
I'm gonna have to listen to a bunch of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to like a lot of that stuff because
it was.
Hey, F you Tone, if you're watching this, thank you, man. F you Tone. Adam just liked one of my tweets. The podcast from yesterday's show, Talking Guitars and A's Metal Live. The podcast is up.
Wow, my first A's track was Paul Stanley's 78 solo album. Wow, there you go.
Oh, wow.
I remember those 8 tracks. Do you know what the 8-track tape is, Johnny?
Yeah.
It was the first time that you could switch directly to a song, and it would like wind itself there real quick if you pushed which one you wanted to go to.
Oh man,
So,
I had Van Halen 1 on 8-track.
Okay, so you know an 8-track.
actually, and I don't know if I ever got to actually hear it though, because I was a collector, so I had a lot of stuff that I couldn't ever play or whatever. But
Engelbert Humperdinck. You guys won't guess what was my first ever live rock concert. It
what
was
year was
actually,
it?
I'll give you a hint, 1980, and I'll give you a hint. It was a Broadway show, but it was a rock concert. I'll give you one more hint. Several different bands played the band that they portrayed. And I'll give you one more hint. Recently, they had a recent documentary that was really, really big. Everyone was talking about it. They were talking about how they were filming them, recording their music, and putting the songs together. Nope, not Rocky Horror Show. All right, I'll give it up. Beetle Mania. That was the first rock show that I ever saw, was Beetle Mania. And it was cool because, you know, you had all these different these different people played them in their different eras. So you had different people play them in the you know, the black and white suit tie era, you know, and then you had them different people playing them in the hippie era and the, you know, whole revolution period and all that. That's the first time I smelled marijuana in public. Somebody was lighting a joint there in the theater in Denver, Colorado, where I went and saw that with my buddy Sean Hamilton. Hey Sean, if you're ever out there, man, hook up with me, man. I miss you, dude. I feel bad because I started ignoring Sean later in high school because I got into being more of a rocker and I grew my hair out and I was like chasing after the girls and Sean was kind of like a little bit more of a
developed
nerdy
an
guy.
attitude and an ego.
No, I was cool, but he kind of didn't fit the same crowd, and so we just kind of grew apart. And as friends, I had other friends that were more jocks, and we were kind of grew apart in our friendships. We still signed each other's like yearbooks and stuff, but you know, we never hung out because, you know, I hung out with like the partiers. In Colorado, where I lived in Cherry Hills, Inglewood area, they called us the freaks. The partiers were the freaks. And then you had the jocks and the preppies. And then you had the nerds. Yeah, well. But you had a guitar. You were a nerd.
I was a rock. I was considered one of the stoners or whatever.
Yeah, you were a
the
rocker.
the ones that smoked
Yeah,
outside up on the hill. That was me.
You were a rocker. Yeah, you were.
And the long hair and played guitar and holes in the jeans.
Yep, we had the smoking
Yeah,
section
that was
at
me.
high school. We weren't even of age, and they had a smoking section where they let us.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we used to hang out at the.
They would give you the smoking
AL
section at school.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're not even
Some
old
of the
enough.
teachers would
but...
come there and smoke too.
But the teachers had the drinking section.
Yeah, that was inside, hidden away in
inside,
the lounge, the teacher's lounge. Oh my god, good old days. Rain, isn't that like a Canadian band? A band called Rain?
I don't know.
I've heard of a band called Rain from Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, Rocky Horror thing. I didn't get into that, but I had a girlfriend, this really, really cute, half Italian, half Swedish girl. She was so amazing. She was really into the whole Rocky Horror thing, and I thought it was weird. I didn't really hang with that crowd. I thought they were kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. You used to be able to go to that. They would play that. It was like every Saturday in Berkeley.
Yeah, the midnight. They still do it at places. Midnight shows, right?
Yeah.
Ashby, or where's that place?
University.
On
University. The UC Theater. The UC Theater. You used to be able to go, and if you would drive past there, like you would see people in line waiting.
Yeah, they're all dressed up
in.
With their toast ready to go. You know about the toast?
No.
There's a scene where the guy says, "Let's have a toast," and you're supposed to throw toast. You bring toast and you throw it at the screen. So that's part of the thing. Yeah.
Man.
Fun times. Yeah. We used to go, you know, to some of those late night shows. Sometimes they'd replay like Pink Floyd The Wall and stuff like that, you know, but mostly the Rocky Horror Show, that was like the most popular. They do the Crystal Lake Friday the 13th thing, like the first one, or they do like what was that one? The one with Freddy Krueger.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. Those were the classic.
They would do those.
Yeah, they do those like at the Varsity in Palo Alto, University. Yeah, that was a cool hang.
That's cool.
Wow, Crystal Lakes in New Jersey. Yeah. Leo, I'm gonna unbox it tomorrow night on my show at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Music Therapy Laz Gear and Demos show on YouTube. On YouTube and Facebook. I stream it on Facebook too. So it's gonna be a live stream show as always, and I don't have a guest unless Johnny wants to come hang out. And it's up to you. I know you're
maybe
usually busy, but you might have a little.
Maybe, possibly. We'll see.
Oh, he's eating my headphones again. Stop it.
Uh-oh.
That's why I brought him a French fry, but he ate it all. But yeah, you know, I wanted to do that because that's the Gear and Demos show, so I figured I'm going to be demoing gear, right?
I'm excited now, man. Now that I get my setup going again, I can play.
Yeah,
I can freaking play now. So
play?
like the Sunday Night String Change show on YouTube, I'll put new strings on a guitar and I can freaking play it for the next hour.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
What do you usually play through? Like, how do you do your sound? Like, what's your like amp setup kind of thing or whatever?
Well, I have several different. Oh, look at this. We have a huge comment. Mikeins, I was in a record store in Santa Cruz one time in 1980, and my brother said, "Hey, look, it's Eddie Van Halen." I don't think it was, but they looked like cousin It from the Addams Family. All hair. 1980. Well, I mean, if they were on tour in 1980, and if they were in the driving, you know, they were on buses. So if they were going through the area, it's possible. Mm-hmm. Actually, here in Capitola, California, there's a burger place called Betty's Burgers. And they have a bunch of autographed photos like up on the top of the on the walls going around. One of them is an Eddie photo, and the photo is from 1979. And it's signed. It says "To Betty's Burgers," and it's signed.
I gotta go check that place out. It's still around?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. That sounds like a cool place. I gotta go check it
out. So it's possible Eddie was here in Santa Cruz back sometime in it's a 79 photo, so I'm gonna assume it was from. That's when it was signed. Let's just assume that maybe. But the next time, actually, there are a couple different locations. But the next time I'm in there, I'll definitely. I took a photo of it years ago, but I don't know where that is now. But I'll take a good picture of it and I'll show it to you guys.
Betty's, right?
Betty's Burger in Capitola, California. Hey, hey, dude.
C-Dub
5150 is here, you guys. C-Dub 5150. Great to see you. And Trev Stram, how did you sort out the interface? Focusrite actually called me. So I actually had them on the phone, technical support, and it was awesome.
There you go. I know that they have good tech support. I was surprised that you didn't check that out before, but I thought you took it back to Dublin Guitar Center.
I was going to do that this Monday. I was going to do that coming up. Oh. But then I just happened to get an email saying, "Hey, it's been 6 months since you've had this. How is it?" And that's when I was like, "Ugh."
Oh, so they actually reached out. How do you like it, Johnny? And you're like,
it was just an automated email, you know. And so I was already like messaging them. And oh, by the way, Trev Strim, that message, if you're watching this right now live on Twitch, that message is actually highlighted. He used some of his channel points. Whoa. Trev used some of his channel points to highlight this message you're seeing right here on Twitch. So the cool thing about Twitch is the longer you watch a stream, the more channel points get built up, and you can use those channel points towards you can redeem what am I trying to say?
I know Maximus is
things.
distracting you. I can tell.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. So anyway, Trev, I got it. It's all sorted out. I did a live stream earlier here on Twitch for a few. It sounded great. And actually, I can check this out. I can actually show you like a second of it, just because.
Why not?
Why not? Watch this. All right, check this out. This was earlier today. So look for more. I mean, not necessarily with this camera angle, or whatever. And sorry, okay. Be warned, there's going to be guitar all of a sudden. So just if you're wearing headphones, I don't know how loud this is going to be. Check this out. Okay, it's not loud at all. Okay, good.
Oh, that's right. You were doing a sound test.
Ollie_walnuts
Yeah.
said yup.
See, just making noises. Okay.
Room 50
It sounds kind of crappy
Sit
here, but
Def in
definitely
stereo.
on the actual video, it sounds great. Sounds way better than it's, for some reason, sharing screen here on StreamYard, the sound is just like muffled and garbled, but it's really not like that at all. But anyway, look for more streams playing the guitar like this.
Cool.
There we go. Yeah, it sounds horrible when I screen share it, but the actual video sounds great.
Yeah. Why is StreamYard like that? Why can't they fix that?
Maybe they will. Hopefully. Let's see. Right on, man. Yeah, it was cool. The interface sounds good, almost as good as my Focusrite. Mike-ins.
For the money, you can't beat those. I mean, yeah, I think they're
Do you have one?
I have two.
Which ones do you have?
I have the Focusrite Pro 26. I think it's the Firewire one or whatever. And then I have the I think I got this 18i, but it's an older generation one. 18i6 or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. It's packed away somewhere. I can't remember what they're even called anymore because I haven't seen them in so long. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The plan is to have the 26 channel one hooked up with the drum machine and, a bunch of other stuff in here so I can just plug and play, just like hit play, hit record, and just record whatever I want to do. Keyboards, drums, guitars. I have like a splitter pedal called the Switchblade by Electro Harmonics that
I know that thing. Yeah.
I'm going to use that to do the splitting between some of the heads. Like I have that Steve Vai head, and I have the Iconic head, and then I have all the other amps too. And so I want to kind of set it up so I can like channel switch between the different heads and just be able to just like record, just plug in a guitar and record.
Mm-hmm.
And I have like these IR packs that I bought. Dude, I have like this whole kick-ass studio set up waiting to be hooked up, and it's just dragging on again. It's just dragging on.
Well, hook it up.
Yeah, there's always something holding it back, man. Anyway.
Hook it up. Robert Ranford. Yeah, thank you, dude. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited for this. And like I was saying earlier, you guys, I know we're here live on Twitch, and this will be a YouTube upload on Thursday. So tomorrow, Thursday, March 24th, this video will be on YouTube. Actually, at this same exact time, because I upload this video to YouTube exactly 24 hours later. So, what was that? What was it? I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry, I distracted you with the chimp. I have this thing plugged into the Iconic right now, hot and ready to go. But
I'm going to be able to plug in. Oh, okay. All right. What I was going to say, There you go, Mikens. I'm very excited to do a lot of guitar stuff on Twitch, and that includes playing the Laz. You didn't hear this part, man. That includes me actually playing the guitar while we're playing Grand Theft Auto.
How are you gonna do that?
I can actually play the guitar live while I'm playing the game at the same time.
How? How do you like control the game and play guitar at the same time? Or are you like playing guitar inside GTA? Is there like a place where you can go and play inside GTA?
Actually, there is a club. Well, there's that studio. There's the Dr. Dre studio within GTA that actually has guitars and stuff. You can't physically play a guitar in the game. Actually, there is a guy. There actually is a street musician actually playing the guitar. I could actually jam with that dude.
Oh, there you go.
There's a
like,
guy.
Like jam with the guy. Like you could play and
yes,
that would be so cool.
Robot, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are. Somebody remind me. If anybody watching this right now, leave a comment down below on YouTube. Leave comments right now in here, or somebody remind me that within GTA there is a street performer playing a guitar. I can actually go and jam along with that guy now.
That's cool. I might even try that.
Now that I think about that, so that's something we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Thank you for the follow, R&R Autopsy on Twitter. I just got a follower.
Look what Trev stream. He's like said. I think I'll buy the city bus. 16 of us can be driving around while you play.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, buy a bus.
Awesome.
We can make it a tour bus.
There you go.
There actually is a truck within the game that has all those speakers set up. Have you seen that? There actually is like a festival truck. Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you, Trev. Trev will remind me. Thank you, Trev. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at that one. Cool. So anyway, there's going to be a lot of guitar playing, live guitar playing within GTA. So those of you on YouTube that make fun of me for playing GTA, I'm playing guitar within GTA now.
Yeah. They're going to make fun of you for that.
Well, who's laughing now?
Right? Here, I got one. Hold on. Here's a good one here.
I know who that is.
Oh, you know who the voice is of this?
That sounds just like somebody I know, that voice.
Do they do voiceovers?
That laugh is just maddening.
I know.
No, it's not the same guy, but it sounds just like somebody I know. Robot has to wear pants. Okay. It will be awesome. It will be awesome. So look for that. Maybe even tonight.
Cool.
Maybe even tonight while we play GTA. By the way, we're also live in the Discord. You can actually talk to us. That's how we communicate within the Discord server. Within the game tonight, possibly I'll break up the guitar and play for a little bit too. Within the game.
Cool. When this room is all done, Johnny, I'll be able to like come in and talk and do all that stuff in the game too. But right now I'm not able to do that. It's too loud.
Mm-hmm.
So weeknights are unacceptable. GTA nights, it's not working out. I keep getting in trouble.
Did you say GTA nights or weed nights?
I said that GTA nights.
Is that what you said?
I said on the week.
Weed nights are perfect GTA nights.
Week nights, I can't do it because of work and interfering with my sweetie's sleeping patterns. Because she's such a light sleeper. I mean, she hears me going tick tick tick. She's like, I hear you going tick 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 tick. I'm like, really? Close your door.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so once this room is all done, then it'll be pretty soundproof. I can be in here and might not be able to like scream and play the iconic like on whatever, but I'd be able to play the guitar with headphones on and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
And then be able to game and all that stuff.
That's what I'll be doing as well. I mean, yeah, it's all direct. It's direct. None of it is direct. Like live speaker.
Right. I mean, I play mostly with it live with the master volumes, controlling and whatnot. But because almost every amp I have has master volume on it. I think the only one that doesn't, I don't even know. Does the Vi head have master? Maybe it does. Anyway, so I'm able to get a decent enough sound for happiness, good happiness time guitar playing. But yeah, like lately, mostly I've been playing out in the living room with that Mustang Micro headphone amp, that Fender little thing you plug into the guitar with the headphones on. And that's what I've actually had the Satch guitar out there last night. I was playing it through that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. And Polly Walnuts, how about George Felice? What about George? Is he okay? I hope George is okay. I know he's been kind of, haven't really seen him on Facebook lately, but hope George is okay. Any chance viewers will be able to play along live with you? Yes.
That's called the latency jam, invented on my channel with Sean Pierce Johnson. I'm sure I'm not the only one who tried that.
No. No,
But we
but
coined the term. We coined the term the latency jam for an obvious reason.
well, no. I mean, no. The thing is, as long as you can hear each other,
Yeah.
then it's not a big deal.
Right.
As long as you can hear, because you and I, we're in real time here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
So music would be the same thing.
It's
You
not
just be
that
able to
far
make
out.
sure you can hear
Exactly.
everything.
Yep.
And follow me on TikTok, please. And you're on TikTok too.
I am, but I rarely go there because they're always suggesting these weird things. Every time I get these suggested videos, and it's
Well,
like,
you know why that is, though?
Oh crap! I'm like, what the hell is this?
I hate to say that, but the reason they're suggesting that is because that's what you're looking at.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly.
That's why
I never even go.
They
on
suggest
there.
stuff similar to what you're already looking at.
I'm always looking at music stuff, and then for whatever reason, there was somebody, probably one time a girl's butt, and I clicked on it, and they got me.
I can't tell you what I saw on there.
I don't even want to know.
It was horrible.
Just some weird people in the world, man. I mean, we know the world is full of some people with different ideas of realities.
Let me just say there was a remake of the movie E.T.
Oh,
apparently. And it was bad.
Was it called Eat Me or something?
No. No, it was horrible though.
What were they doing with the finger? That's what I'm only imagining. E.T.
There's a remake of E.T. apparently, and it was awful.
Oh,
and it was old too. It was done like way back then. It was horrible. Mykins, you should be able to on Discord. Trev is saying you guys are talking. Okay, cool. Cool, you guys. Well, what? How are you? You have to cook, right?
No, it's done.
Aren't you cooking?
I just don't get to eat it hot and warm. I had to cook it up before I came in. That's why I promised I was going to make the grilled artichokes, the garlic butter lemon artichokes, kind of like Black Angus style. If you ever had Black Angus artichokes, like they grill them.
No.
Oh my God, you got to have those. They're so amazing.
I'm sorry. I just have to see what is that flashing?
Flashing.
Did you see flashing like right here?
No.
I was seeing flashing, but
might have been just something flashing through your window a little bit, Maybe just the light, the sun going down just caught reflection off one of your guitars.
There it is. Do you see that?
No, I don't see it.
Did you see that right there? There was like some sort of flash. I've never seen that before, so I don't know what that is.
I'm guessing it's a reflective thing off of one of your guitars with the light coming through the window.
Okay, maybe it's that light. But the thing is, I don't see it flashing from the light because I've got all these LED lights in front of me.
Right, yeah. I saw something now. I saw a little tiny little white light flash. Yeah, like a little tiny light.
I don't know.
Yeah, it must just something reflect. Or you have a ghost in the house. There's like ghosts.
Well, I
could be
know about that
in
already.
the material world, Johnny. You know that stuff.
I know about that stuff.
The material.
So, let's see. What?
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
They're saying, screw the neighbors. Crank it up, says Trevstrom.
Yeah, crank it up. Crank it up. Okay, we'll go another 4 minutes. We'll make it an even 1:30.
Why not?
But okay, so since this is a Van Halen show, there was a couple other. I do have some other stuff written down here. This is something we'll talk about on Friday as well. Oh, be careful! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's see. Actually, maybe can I grab this? Let me grab this.
I'll continue this on Sunday. So we've got some of the reflectors on, but not all. And we're going to do the rest of the reflectors on Sunday and possibly some of the blue paint. That'll be exciting.
Cool.
And I'll play it. I'll plug it in. Well, I mean, that's why I turned this on, because people keep asking about hearing the Iconic. And
yep.
I'm probably the wrong person to be playing it, but I can play a C chord now, Johnny.
Cool.
Hey.
Right on. That's what they want to see.
You want me to play a C chord? Okay, hold on. Let me plug in. On the Frankie or on the Satra? Satra guitar.
Is that one in tune? That one's not set up though, is it?
No, I had it done, dude. I worked on it some yesterday morning, and then I took it to Danville Music and had Cameron just tweak it a little bit more. And
they fixed it already?
It took him less than 5 minutes to just tweak it a little bit. He just raised the he lowered the bridge a little bit more than I had it, and then he raised the neck pickup a little bit more and the bridge pickup a little bit more, and that was it. It took him less than 5 minutes. He said I did a good job. But anyway,
right on.
Hold on. I don't know how loud this is right now. And that's without distortion, of course. It was...
Play some Van Halen. Can you tap?
C chord. Well, I don't know any Van Halen. I've always been afraid of playing Van Halen.
It's Van Halen 2 day. Do you know DOA?
No. See, I'm gonna just totally butcher this stuff, so don't ask me to play.
Oh man.
But I'll get better. I'll get better at it. I'll practice.
Right on.
And I got this too, so I can play this one. This is a great
Right
guitar,
on,
you guys.
man.
Great guitar.
Right on.
But I sent you that picture of that white one of this just so you could see how much this thing's worth, dude. That white one is actually a higher serial number than this one. And it's in England, and they're selling it from England, shipping to the US with $450 shipping. But
oh my gosh.
yeah, this one is
that's almost how much you got that guitar for, right?
This is I got this for about the shipping costs, yeah. So this is under 1,000. So this is 1990, JS1. So this is like a first year model, at least within the first year or so. It's number 916, and that white one is over 1,000. It's 1,000 something, and they're selling that for 3,500. And I got this for $599 plus tax because they had no idea what the hell they were selling.
Oh.
I think they thought it was a JS 1000, which is, made in Indonesia. And this thing clearly says made in Japan on the back, but they didn't care enough to look closely enough. And they ripped off the guy who sold it to them. I mean, if that guy who sold it to them would have just looked on Reverb, he would have made a mint. Instead, he probably got $200-300 for it. Because they double the price. So when they pay someone, and then they
then they must have been for them to let it go for whatever price they let it go at was that maybe they didn't know what they had.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't. But I
Oh,
mean,
man.
anybody with half a brain that works at a guitar store should be able to figure out, looking at a serial number that says "Made in Japan J000916," might lean toward, higher price than, and just Reverb takes 5 seconds to just pop in, a serial number like that online or something. You can come up with information real quick. In this age, I mean, it's just so ridiculous that I got that.
No, they made a mistake.
And the thing is, dude,
they made a mistake.
I swear to God, this is what's weird. I totally believe that this is true. They talk about like the thing about like The Secret or whatever, then the whole inviting something into your life thing. So many times it's happened, especially around musical stuff, where I bought the strap like 3 weeks before at Guitar Center in San Mateo because it was on half off sale, and I was just looking around at the accessories, and I'm like, oh, JS strap for $15, so I bought it, and then for the next, like, that moment, and then on, I'm like, oh man, it would be so great if I could find a JS, a Satriani guitar that's affordable. And then a couple weeks later, I'm walking into the Guitar Centers looking at the used guitar section every day or two just to see what somebody might trade in. And I see this like way up on the corner wall, way facing the wall, so you can't even see what it is, right? And I say, what is that? And I asked them to bring it down, and I see the tag, and it says vintage 93, Joe Satriani signature guitar. I mean, even that should have told them it's worth more than $5.99, but the tag said $5.99. I mean, even if it said $15.99, it still would have been a deal. I did not let go of that thing until I paid for it. And then after I paid for it, I asked them to put some new strings on it. And then they put some new strings on it and kind of tuned it up. And then I played it a little bit.
You walked around the store with it? You even took it in the bathroom and everything? And
no, I was the whole time.
You held it?
I'm like, are you guys sure about this price? Are you really, sure? Because, okay, thank you. I mean, I couldn't believe it. It was just like one of those.
Do you
weird
see that
things.
flashing?
I saw it. Yeah.
Right there. There was some weird flashing, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's
so,
dude.
I call it guitar karma. Guitar karma.
That's
some of the most insane. And I sent that picture of that white one because I don't know. Check it out, you guys.
You want to show it?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
All right. We're going to go a little over today. So,
a little over.
So smash that thumbs up on YouTube.
Here's a white one. This is a similar model year. I think it's a 90 as well. Look at the price tag.
Oh my God.
And I zoomed in on the the serial number on it too. And you can see this is J001113, I think, or 19 or something. I can't tell. Something like that. 1113. So mine says J000916. So mine's even younger than this, or older. It's an earlier model. So there you go. And I had already checked with Ibanez too. I sent them an email and they said they verified. Yeah, that's a first year 1990 model. From the pickups and the setup of it, they said, yeah, that's a 1990. So I was like, wow. And I knew it was worth at least a couple grand or more. And then I saw this and I'm like, holy Jesus, $3,500 is like roughly what someone's trying to sell it for. So
that was you walking out of there, huh?
I was like jumping up and down for joy. Like I still couldn't believe it. For weeks, I couldn't believe it. Even now, I can't believe it sometimes.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. And look how great of shape.
And I don't even like those guitars.
It's an amazing guitar. It's an amazing guitar. And I know because this is the 22 fret version. So this isn't the 24. It's like the newer ones.
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
So this has the
22 frets is cool.
The neck pickup is the Fred that was designed by Satriani with DiMarzio. And the humbucker one in the bridge, that's a PAF kind of pro style, like a 59 style, kind of like what Eddie would have had, in that Les Paul or something that he might have taken out and put into the black and white Frankie.
Something just floated over your head.
It might have been a bird or a feather or something. Who knows? He's tearing apart my headphones, so there's parts of headphone flying around too. See, I have little black spots all over me from the little rubber stuff that he's like tearing off.
Oh, that happens to me too. My earphones are wearing out too, and I get little black dots on my ear.
So I bought this strap at the Guitar Center for $15, and I'm like, it would be great if there was a matching guitar that I would get, and then this pops into my life and just like a miracle, It's like a guitar karma miracle, man.
It's a Guitar Center miracle.
Yeah, I mean, look how there's nothing wrong with it. There's a little bit of scuffage on the back above the see that? Little bit of scuffage there, a little scratchy.
What do they call it? Belly rash?
Yeah, I guess it's not even buckle rash, because normally if you see the buckle worming, it doesn't even have worming. You know what I mean? Like
gross.
The grooves are grooved into it. It's not scratched that much. It's just a little bit of scuffing.
I know. I can't believe we're even on Mikins.
Yeah, Mikins. I can't believe you're watching this either. There goes my chair again. But yeah, man. How lucky can anyone be? So.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I just have to learn to play it properly.
I forgot we're on Twitch. We're on Twitch. What am I doing? How come I'm not taking advantage?
Take advantage.
Okay, dang it. Okay. All right, on Twitch. Here's an ad. I'm able to run ads. Okay, now for YouTube you won't see that, but I'm able to run ads during these shows. Which I totally forget about for the Twitch streams. I can't believe it.
So you get to choose when you play your ads?
Yeah. Oh. Well, there's ones that just happen to. There's ones that are automatic, but then I can actually choose myself. Every time I need to get up to use the restroom,
there you go.
I'll hit ad. So for the next 2 minutes while I'm gone, something plays in my place.
You can put the chickens in or whatever.
Yeah. And that's what I do. That's what I do when I'm playing GTA.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
yeah, I gotta go eat.
You gotta go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I had a couple other things Van Halen related, which I'll save for Friday.
There you go.
I'll save for this Friday for the YouTube show. Exclusively Van Halen. Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on Johnny Beane TV, which goes to YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us today. Drop some comments down below on the replay on YouTube about the Van Halen 2 album, or just anything Van Halen, in general. And let's just say thank you to channel members on YouTube. Thank you so much for all your support. And
a lot of people. It's a growing list, Johnny.
Nice. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's the YouTube community, which we're trying to drag over here. I think me playing guitar over here, I think that'll help. I think that'll get people over here, and especially incorporating the guitar playing into the GTA, because that sounds interesting. That's what?
New chords.
Even you're like, what? But that's something we can do. That's something we can do here.
I'm very interested. Yeah.
Thank you, Uncle Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll try some tonight. Maybe while we're playing GTA a little later tonight, maybe I'll jump in a helicopter and bring out the guitar. Now, well, you'll just have to tune in.
Yeah, I'll tune in. I'm guessing that if you're in a vehicle that can autonomously drive itself, then you can play the guitar in the background while you're flying around, or you can jump on the Trevstrom bus.
That's right.
The magic bus.
That's right. We will go on tour. We will in GTA.
Tour bus.
We will go on tour, and I will play. Okay.
Awesome. You know what I haven't looked for? I haven't looked for if they have a van, like the Franken van in the game. Do they have vans in the game, like this old 70s?
A 70s style van?
Well, mine's a 96, but yeah, I wonder if they have the.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have to.
I gotta find a van.
They have
Yeah.
to. You look. I'll show you. Are you going to be on tonight?
Oh, just because. Yeah. I'll come in.
Okay.
I should do
It's
homework. I should be doing multimedia class homework, but yeah.
okay.
I'll take that.
I'm not going to be up super late because I'm probably going out. Well, as you know, I'm probably going out of town
Mhm.
tomorrow, so I like to get to bed by midnight.
Okay,
on,
good. No,
on
yeah,
Wednesdays.
I can.
So okay. So if you guys that are watching this live, join us for some GTA back here on Twitch later tonight after dinner. Dinner and everything. And then so tune in. Join us this Friday on YouTube for exclusively Van Halen, where I did have some other Van Halen stuff I was going to talk about tonight, but I'll save those for Friday. So join us.
You and Jay, right?
This one. Me and Jay Hannon and
And maybe
Kurt
Boner Jams or Kurt.
Kurt 5150 if he's around. I'm not sure if he's even around. He was supposed to be. See, he wasn't here today because he's out of town or I don't know.
Yeah, he's working
doing
out
something.
of town. He said he's working in Seattle.
He's doing something. So, but look for us Friday on YouTube. And then,
Cool.
All right.
Very cool.
All right. Rock on, everybody. Smash that thumbs up on YouTube. And thank you for joining us here on Twitch. We'll see you guys.
Sweet.
Bye, Maximus. All right. We'll see you guys later. Johnny Beane, EVH Gear Live on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle? Real quick.
Music Therapy Laz.
Music Therapy Laz on Instagram. IG.
IG.
All right. Bye-bye.